Hey guys, this is Anthony Fritchley, known as Anthony Fritchley 2003 on my YouTube channel here. And in today's video, I want to show you my Thomas DVD collection. Yep, this is all I have. And some of a lot of these DVDs I have from my childhood, actually. So yeah. I want to show you all my Thomas DVDs that I have. I don't have complete. I'm planning to get more Thomas DVDs soon. I do have a lot of these Thomas DVDs, but I don't have a lot. I don't have it completely. I don't have I'm planning to get a lot more Thomas DVDs soon. And I remember I used to have Percy's Chocolate Crunch and Percy Saves the Day on DVD, but we don't really have that anymore. So yeah. And I hope I play to get more Thomas DVDs. I hope I play to get Calling All Engines, Track Stars, and other Thomas DVDs. I plan to get all these Thomas DVDs soon, or Make Someone Happy and other stuff. And I don't have any regular Thomas VHS except from my recorded tapes. I don't have any regular retail Thomas tape VHSs for some reason, but I do have it. Except I do have it on the recorded tapes. These two homemade recorded tapes I do have one recordable tape that has Thomas that was recorded off from a VHS tape. So yeah, which is Make Someone Happy. So anyways, I want to show you all my Thomas DVDs. I want to show you, and they're actually all in timeline order, actually from 2000 through 2015. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? Here we go. First, start with Thomas and the Magic Railroad 2000 DVD. This is the first Thomas DVD ever made, but it's actually the first. This is actually the very first Thomas DVD ever made. I think I had this since 2021, I believe. Here's the disc. And next, it didn't come with a case, but two of best of DVDs. One is 2001, the other is 2003. Here's the first Thomas DVD ever made from Anchor Bay. This is Best of Thomas. And I just got this from Goodwill back in 2022, I believe. It has some scratches, but for some reason it does still play fine. In the back it says the 2003 DVD of Best of Gordon. I don't have Best of James and Best of Percy, but I hope to plan to get that soon. Or I'll make a homemade DVD that was downloaded off from Internet Archive. I'm fine with the homemade copy. I just want to add it to my collection. Okay, now let's start with the 2002 DVDs. Start with Cranky Bugs and Other Thomas Stories. This is actually the first Thomas. Originally, it was the first Thomas VHS tape that uses Alec Baldwin. This is Alec Baldwin. And this DVD does have closed captions. The next DVD I will not have closed captions. I'll show you in the next after this. And here's the disc. That's what a disc looked like. I had this from this is actually my childhood copy. Disc's in okay condition, but has some scratches, but it'll still work fine. Next, here's Spills and Chills. It's a 2002 DVD. I don't have Make Someone Happy and Salty Secrets on DVD, but I hope I plan to get that someday. It's also Alec Baldwin, and this DVD does not have closed captions. Yeah, I can tell there is no closed captions sign, so that means it does not have closed captions. And yes, it does. And no, yep, and yes, it does not have closed captions. Here's the disc. I did wrote my DVD video by myself. I think somewhere this year, but I had this for a very long time. That's some dirty print. Yeah, but they'll still play fine. Next, I'm guessing this is actually a 2003 DVD, but I'm not sure if this is if it's a 2002 or 2003 DVD. It's Thomas and His Friends Al Pelt. Here's the first Thomas DVD I'm going to show you with George Carlin. I'm guessing this one came out in the early 2003. Yep, I'm guessing this is actually the first Thomas DVD ever made from Hit Entertainment. That was actually Hit Entertainment. But for some reason, when I checked it, it does not have the Hit Entertainment on it. It just has the instead still have the same opening before the trailer, similar to the 2002 DVDs or 2001 DVDs. It just has the Galling one. It doesn't have the or whatever the other logo. That was a pretty widescreen part. Here's the disc. Here's what a disc looked like. Here's the 2003 DVD of James and the Red Balloon. Yep, Alec Baldwin once again. And this is actually, these other episodes were probably made 2002. It's from season 6 Tom's episodes. Here's the disc. I don't have Percy's Chocolate Crunch. I might get Percy's Chocolate Crunch soon. Now here are the two Tom's DVDs that are not Anchor Bay. And they're from 2004. Steamies vs. Diesels. It's the first Tom's DVD I'm going to show you with Michael Brandon. I don't have Percy's Saves the Day from 2005. I might get that someday. This is what disc. Here's the It's a Great to Be an Engine. It's actually a 2004 DVD. I'm guessing this is the original copy because of the disc, because of the design of the case. I'm guessing this is the original copy. It's actually a formal rental for something on the sticker. It does say RE on it for some reason, but it's actually mine. I guess it's probably initials. I don't know. I just got this from, and those DVDs I got from Salvation Army back in 2022. I'm guessing. Next, here's Hooray for Thomas and Other Adventures. It's a 2005 DVD. It's a Michael Brandon one. There is no engine roll call, but it does have James and the Red Balloon song. Yeah, it'll still play fine. Next, I have some Thomas DVDs. I have some Thomas DVDs that come with the small flat cases. Here's 10 Years of Thomas, 2005 DVD, originally released from 1999 by Anchor Bay on VHS. Yeah, originally 10 Years of Thomas came out in 1999. And all these episodes are from George Carlin. Yep. Yeah, I really like this. I really like this. This actually in case you're wondering, Day Out with Thomas is in Strasburg, Pennsylvania. I remember being there when I was a child. Yep, here's the disc. That's what a disc looked like. And it does having some skipping issues somewhere during the menu, but the rest of the whole thing during that 10 Years of Time works okay. It works as scratches. It's actually my childhood copy. I remember watching this when I was a kid. And now 2006 DVDs. Thomas and the Really Brave Engines and Other Stories. On a VHS tape was the last Thomas VHS from Anchor Bay. Yeah, it's pretty bit torn, but that's okay. This is a Michael Brandon Thomas episode. There is no engine roll call, but there is the Troublesome Truck song. It's a disc. Here's Thomas and Friends Sing Along and Stories. Bonus song included. This is a 2006 DVD. This is actually, and does have some songs on it, but they have 2 stories. They only had two story episodes on that, which are from the season 4 Thomas episodes. and they're George Carlin. Here's the disc. That's what a disc look like. Here's Thomas and Friends Tales from the Track. And on the VHS tape was the very last Thomas VHS tape ever made, which is actually from Entertainment 20th Century Fox. That was very extremely rare than the DVD. I'm just gonna have just the DVD. This is the original copy. I know there's another copy that was probably the Lionsgate DVD, but mine's the original. Yep, here's the disc. It also comes with a VHS that was, this one also had a VHS release, which that was the very last Thomas VHS tape ever made. I know the last Bob the Builder VHS is Hold On to Your Hard Hats, and Wiggle Around the Clock was the last Wiggles VHS tape ever made, and the last Barney tape was ever made, which is It's Time for Counting, which that tape was originally released in 1998 from Barney. So yeah. And here's Thomas Gets Bumped in other Thomas Adventures. Yep, it's George Carlin. The disc. I might do a two-part version actually, in case, because I was recording on HD. I'm using on 720 quality. So yeah. If it stopped recording all the bad, I'm just gonna do a part 2 video. And here's the one DVD that doesn't come with a case. Thomas Percy and the Dragon of the stories. Yeah, I did wrote DVD. And here's the first Thomas DVD that never had a VHS release, On Site with Thomas. And this is the last Thomas DVD I'm going to show you, which uses the old hit logo. And it's a Michael Brandon Thomas. Yeah, and yes, it does use engine roll call at the end. Yeah, that's the first Thomas DVD that never had a VHS release. This one never had a VHS release, I'm guessing. This one came out after Tales from the Tracks, and it is an Anchor Bay DVD. Now here are the 2007 DVDs, and now they're old hit now they're with new hit logos. Start with Trust Thomas, and this is the last. This one did not come with the actual case. Trust Thomas and Other Stories. And we'll still play fine. As for a long time. Here's the big day for Thomas. This is the last one I'm going to show you with a small case. Here's the disc. Percy's Ghostly Trick and Other Thomas Stories. This is the last one I'm going to show you with that looks like in the background looking. I don't know whatever that is.